Before the final buzzer even sounded, the sparks had already been lit. In the locker room and on the sidelines, one question echoed. Is anyone going to stand up for Caitlin Clark? She was getting mauled out there. JCS Sheldon was grabbing, poking, clawing, at one point even swiping her right in the eye. Caitlin tried to push off just to get space, but it didn't end there. Marina Mabry came flying out of nowhere and shoved Caitlin to the ground with no intention of playing the ball. It was a straight-up cheap shot, a hit, a message. And for a while, it seemed like no one would respond. Then Sophie Cunningham stepped forward. She wasn't hired to be an enforcer, but watching her teammate get targeted game after game lit a fuse inside her. She went from teammate to protector. Instantly, that moment wasn't random. It was personal. The refs handed out technicals like candy. No ejections. No real punishment. The league looked the other way, but Sophie didn't. She made a silent promise. This ends now. From that moment on, Sophie was everywhere. On the court, in your face, staring down anyone who got too close to Caitlin. She wasn't playing games anymore. Her body language screamed, try it again and see what happens. It wasn't about hard screens or drawing fouls. It was something deeper, a personal code. You hit my teammate, I hit back. Not with words, with presence. And that presence changed everything. Suddenly, defenders hesitated. Coaches rethought game plans. That extra bumper elbow wasn't worth it if Sophie was lurking nearby. The Sophie tax had taken effect. Every cheap shot now came with a price. She wasn't just protecting Caitlin Clark. She was protecting the idea that stars deserve respect, that teammates matter, that you don't get to bully someone just because the league won't stop you. And she wasn't asking for permission. While the WNBA and its officials failed to act, Sophie enforced a new rule. Touch her again, and I'll make you pay for it. And people felt it. You could see it in every possession after that. You could feel it in the crowd. That game was more than a win for the Fever. It was a turning point. It was the night the league learned that if it won't protect its brightest star, her team will. Sophie Cunningham didn't change the rulebook. She rewrote the tone of the season. And from that point on, one thing was clear.